You do live in the Johannesburg area and you use this route. A bridge has collapsed onto the N3 highway and it's resulted in a full road closure between Buuren Road and the M2 Geldenhuis Interchange. Motorists are advised to make use of alternative routes. We're still trying to get hold of JMPD Chief Superintendent Minnaar, who is obviously looking into this and trying to figure out what's going on. In fact, we have got him on the line right now. Superintendent, once again, thank you very much for joining us on the program. What has happened? From what we can see from these photographs, this looks like a pedestrian bridge that's collapsed.
Yes, it is a bridge, the Buuren Road bridge, which has collapsed, which crosses the N3, and it is affecting traffic both north and southerly direction. So motorists traveling towards the airport from Joburg side is advised to go through Buuren Interchange and then onto the N3 and then the R24.
What is the cause? Do you have any idea the reason behind this collapse?
No, there's no reason yet, and no idea of how the bridge, why the bridge has collapsed. That will have to be investigated. But we do know that there was a truck that was caught underneath or trapped underneath the bridge, as well as the Mercedes-Benz. The occupants from the truck was rescued. They were taken to hospital by helicopter, and the occupants from Mercedes-Benz, fortunately, was unarmed.
So at this point, there are no injuries from this particular event?
No, the three occupants from the truck, they did get injured.
3 occupants from the truck have been taken to hospital. I beg your pardon, I was struggling to hear you. So they've been taken to hospital. Are they in a stable condition? Do you, at this point, know their condition?
Their condition, we don't know, but we do know that they were injured. And we want to encourage motorists to avoid the N3 going past Buuren Road, because the road is now closed from the M2 into east. Traffic is being diverted into the Germiston area, and from the southern side on the N3 south, traffic is being blocked off from the Geldenhuis Interchange.
Yeah. Are you of the belief, and I know it's very difficult at this point to talk about reasons behind this, because obviously you need to look into it, but would this look more like a structural fault to you, or does it look like there was anything at hand here that was on a criminal side?
Look, that will have to be investigated. At this stage, we can't confirm as to how it collapsed or why it had collapsed, and there will definitely have to be an investigation. Yeah.
In terms of how long the road will be closed for, because this is an exceptionally busy highway, I suppose the one good point is that it is a public holiday, so the road is not as busy as it normally would be, but it is an exceptionally busy road in Johannesburg and the surrounds. What do you think is the timing on something like this?
Look, that is difficult to say, because we're going to have to engage with the engineers to see how best to lift it or remove whatever is damaged in order for us to reopen the road.
But certainly for the better part of today, the advice is for motorists to find an alternative route and don't go near this part of the highway.
Absolutely. So going anywhere near the N3, north or south, going past the Buuren off-ramps, unfortunately, will not be able to be possible.
There's also a photograph that we are looking at, and I'm wondering if this, you talk about a truck that was involved in this, but it looks like from the photos that we have received that there looks like there has been a vehicle also involved under this bridge. Do you have a confirmation of that?
Yes, there was a truck on the one side, a northerly direction, and a car trapped in a southerly direction, a Mercedes-Benz, as far as we know. And the occupants of the Mercedes-Benz, fortunately, didn't get hurt.
All right. We'll leave it there for this morning. Thank you very, very much for talking to us. Superintendent Minnaar, talking to us about the breaking news story that happened during the early hours of this morning. The bridge over the N3 highway, that's there at the Geldenhuis Interchange. It's close to Buuren off-ramp, where the bridge, it's a pedestrian bridge that collapsed onto the highway, and unfortunately a truck was underneath it as well as a car on the other side. So there are injuries in hospital, and we'll keep monitoring that situation. All right, the time, 20 minutes past.